Meditation and mindfulness played a huge role in getting me back up on stage. Not so long ago, it was an ordeal for me to go down the road and have drinks with a mate. My lack of education on the relationship between thoughts, biochemistry, and how they can skew the perception of any given moment is how a phase of burning out just expanded into years of depression and anxiety that corrupted so many areas of my life. If I would have understood the principles of mindfulness to begin with, I doubt I would have experienced these challenges in the first place. I beat leukemia as a kid, and I came out of that swinging with my guitar, got to play with the most amazing artists, and I never doubted my body or my mind, never. Challenges were potholes, not black holes, and I had full faith in myself and the world around me, so it was a complete shock when I found myself later in life on this daily roller coaster of dread and fatigue, challenged by the most simplest things, rendering me too tired and wired to participate and too scared to sleep. I was so confused, irrational, and didn't understand where these feelings and states were coming from, which meant I branded every situation that triggered them as a problem. And I couldn't have been more wrong. In one tiny moment of clarity, I saw no logical relationship between each aspect of life that was claimed by anxiety, and wondered then if there was more to it than what I thought. My first meditation session helped to clear up a lot of misconceptions around mindfulness. I believed that meditation was primarily a tool to relax and calm the mind, which is pretty unattractive for a type A creative wanting to take on the world. When all along it's fundamentally a practice to help identify, understand and relate to the types of thoughts and feelings you would normally be aware of. The ones that affect emotions and biochemistry and actually have more control over you than what you think. Initially, it was difficult to get beyond the intense feelings that would arise during a session. Sensations of feeling out of body and panicked, and I almost believed that it was the meditation itself that was creating these sensations until in one session, I discovered the dialogue that lay beyond. This was a real aha moment for me because I remember thinking, oh my God, no wonder I feel so much fear. Look at the shit that's on rotate in the background. Look at what I'm believing. I can understand why I was believing such stories, but they aren't happening now, and none of these stories are true, yet the body is walking around as if they are, on guard, in fight, flight, freeze, while trying to go about my daily tasks. It was such a profound realization, one that inspired so much change. Through relating to my inner world, I was able to reclaim joys of life that I thought were gone forever. Socializing, exercise, sleep, travel, and now I'm attempting to reclaim my relationship with music by going back out on the road and putting new music out there. It's early days, but each run dissolves that little bit more fear by proving worries wrong, leaving more room for joys to shine through. The types of joys that helped to heal me when I was a kid battling leukemia. I'm now starting to see that mindfulness is not just for those who are in an emotional pickle. It's been great for my productivity, creativity, I'm more resilient for it, and my happiness and confidence is now becoming less hinged to circumstance. When I can see what's going on inside, I can see more clearly what's going on outside, and I just make better decisions for it. Now knowing what I know, it kind of feels like I've been living in half a world, because the inner world has so much influence over the outer world, if not more. As far as the generations to come, it's a mentally driven world. Unlike a muscle that stops and fatigues when it's overworked, an overworked mind gets anxious and scrambled, runs into overdrive, gets depressed and fires off all sorts of unhealthy biochemical reactions. If you lay bricks for a living, you're going to want to keep a healthy body. The principles of mindfulness and meditation definitely help to ensure that we keep a healthy mind, as our minds affect everything.